Chosen ones have the deadliest cutoff game in the game. Now, for real, because we don't cut you off out of a place of anger or resentment. We cut people off because they aren't good for our future. They may be in the way of our purpose. They may even be just in the way of us healing. And also, we cut a lot of people off because they may not have the right intentions in our lives, and we know that. We know that people may just be a simple as a distraction for us. So we let a lot of people go. And we also let a lot of people go that we once loved, that made us the villain or the enemy to them. And they're treating us like they treated us like we don't matter. Like they felt like they could find something new, find something better than us. So we said, okay, go. But just know once you leave, ain't no coming back. That door is closed. And we let a lot of people go. And also, we let a lot of people go because a lot of people just are very, very toxic, fam. A lot of people are unhealed. A lot of people ain't trying to heal. And a lot of people come into chosen ones' lives, and we more often than not attract a lot of unhealed people and people with a lot of trauma. So they treat you based off of what they have gone through that they haven't healed from. So most of the time we are cutting off narcissistic people, people who are just plain out manipulators, liars, thieves, and simply evil, man. We cut them people off because they serve no purpose in our lives, nor are they helping feed our minds or our soul, or helping us to recharge or take our energy, our vibrations, our thoughts to the next level. So we had to cut a lot of people off, and you can come back. And we also had to cut a lot of people off that were unhealed, fam. People who was dealing with a lot of trauma, people who was dealing with a lot of things that they haven't healed from. Like, and know when they would deal with us, they would treat us out of a space of trauma, out of a space of not being healed. So we realized and we understood that this person will never see me for who I truly am. They will never see me for my what I what my value really is. They won't. They will only see me as what they've gone through. They'll only treat me as of what they've gone through. They will only view me in a light of what I could possibly do to them. And you don't want to be around people like that, man, because all they're gonna do is stay in that victimhood mentality. You can't help nobody that constantly wants to play victim and be sad and pout and not heal from what they have gone through. And a lot of the times it be people that be closest to you that you have to cut off because they aren't on the level spiritually that you are on, or energetically, or vibration wise. And that's what happens a lot of the time. And it's happened for me a lot of the times in my life, chosen ones, that I've been around people, man, who I love dearly, but I had to let them go because they weren't going where I was going. We was going on different paths, and our energy wasn't this. I'm not gonna say your energy gotta be on the same level, but it has to be. It actually kind of has to be. Your vibration, your energy has to be on the same level if you're dealing with us. If not, and this is not in no type of like cocky, arrogant way. It's just the truth. because our aura, our energy, our high level of protection is going to repel you from our lives. It's going to repel you from our aura and our energy. So anybody who's, not trying to heal, anybody who is a narcissist and who's very manipulative and are liars and just not right mentally or emotionally or physically. Like, what I mean by physically is like people, and this is not to be mean, this is not to be hateful, but if people aren't trying to, basically what I'm saying is that people aren't trying to elevate their lives, if people aren't trying to go to the next level like how we are, if people don't have that go-getter mindset like we have, and people aren't operating out of a space of active healing, we can't mess with you because you gonna mess with you gonna mess with our journey that we are already on. You just gonna stagnate it, and you gonna hold me down with you and your baggage that you drowning in. So a lot of the people that we used to deal with, chosen ones, we don't deal with no more because they like to trauma bond with you. They like to hold you to that level of where they used to of where you used to be. See, a lot of people, and it was like I said, it'd be the people closest to you, fam, that you be having to cut off because they not. It's the main thing is they don't want to heal. They don't want to face themselves. They don't want to deal with the man or the woman in the mirror and take accountability for their life, their actions, and them not responding properly or healing from their traumas. So we be having to love people from a distance. And that cutoff game is deadly. It's deadly because we have to set strong and firm boundaries because our energy is very sensitive. Our our anointing, our purpose is very powerful, and we don't have time to entertain low vibrational people. We don't have time to take a bunch of people with us to the next level that's just gonna be manipulative, sneaky, and lying and secret competition with us. So this is why the most of the time we have to just leave people where they are and let people go. And like I said, we don't do this in a malicious way. We release people with love. We release you with love. Like we don't have no animosity towards you. We don't hate you. We don't wish the worst on you because we know karma is real. Karma is very real, fam, and people will get what they put out. So I'm just here to tell you, fam, like Chosen One's cutoff game is something serious, fam. You do not want to be in that space where we feel like we can no longer do anything for you. Because when we feel like we can no longer help you, or if you no longer trying to help yourself, fam, or you just like a nasty evil person because you haven't healed, we can't mess with you, fam. We just gotta let you go. And it's sad, but we have to do it because it's like I said, it's gonna stop us from getting to where we need to go. We can't have a whole bunch of baggage on us, fam. We, especially not in these times that we're in now, man, no, we can't have no type of baggage. We have to have people around us that support us, that genuinely love us, and that want to see the best for us. And just all around, just supportive and loving and understanding. Most importantly, oh my goodness, so many people in this world is so short tempered, short tempered and not understanding. They don't have no type of understanding for nobody. They don't have no type of conscience or feeling for people. So, or they lack empathy. So that's why we be cutting so many people off, and it's to set firm boundaries and to just let people know like we don't hate you, but you can't come around. We gotta continuously keep elevating. We gotta continuously keep growing, and you are getting in the way of that. And it's because you could have been a part of the journey, but you decided not to heal. You decided not to step into the